XRP continues to make minor gains, but we have yet to see significant price surges or new all-time highs. Will this soon change? Could we see something like $1,000 in a few years? What effect will regulation have on the price of XRP? To discover out, watch the video until the conclusion. Subscribe and let us know what you think about XRP in the comments area. Greetings, XRP Army. Let's help the Aussie crypto community expand by pressing the like and subscribe buttons. XRP is on the cusp of reaching massive gains and setting new all-time highs, with no signs of stopping down. It is critical to conduct a variety of sorts of study and analysis prior to speculating and projecting a future price range. Between January 17 and February 1, 2022, several temporal cycles converge at the same moment, resulting in a massive confluence of events. Within that time frame, a new extreme high or low could be attained, with the eventual collapse or recovery. Depending on the conditions, the collapse occurs a few days before or after February 1. According to the consensus, the forecasted new all-time highs will be in the $5 to $5.21 range in terms of value. Despite the likelihood of a swing low in mid to late November, the new all-time highs in the $5 region might be challenged as early as late January 2022, or as late as early February 2022, especially if the new all-time highs in the $5 region are not tested on February 1st. Second day. Also, if you think XRP will touch $5 soon, write XRP Army. After that, prices are expected to rise substantially more, maybe to extremely high levels. Quantum computers will be available soon, capable of performing computations necessary to mine cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin in a fraction of the time it now takes in the current state of technology. As technology progresses, they will become more efficient and faster, and most people will no longer prefer mineable coins as an investment alternative. When compared to other cryptocurrencies, XRP will do far better because the number of coins is predetermined from the start, in this case 100 billion coins in the case of XRP. The value of XRP has steadily climbed. It will appear slow at first, but as more Bitcoin applications are developed and the cryptocurrency's popularity grows, it will quickly accelerate. These are only a few of the logical reasons why its value will likely rise in the near future. Speculative buyers will also enter the market, driving the property's value up. They are willing to pay more because they are afraid of missing out on a fantastic investment opportunity. Beginning earlier, by the end of 2022, this exponential rush will have absorbed everything in its path. By the way, what do you believe the price of XRP will be at the end of the year? Let us know what you think in the comments area below. And what about the structural foundations that will be required to support this massive price increase? Have already begun to take shape. I believe that XRP is dull and that no one would want to invest in it. Would you prefer to replace them with BTC or ATH instead? If that's the case, you're totally wrong. Following the publication of a new report by eToro, one of the world's biggest online trading platforms, XRP was discovered to have held its position as the most popular cryptocurrency asset among retail investors in the United Kingdom on multi-asset investing platforms, UK. Retail investors in the United Kingdom preferred XRP over other digital currencies in the third quarter of this year, according to eToro's statistics, compared to the previous quarter. XRP's value climbed by 4% in the second quarter, and its ownership increased by 105% year-over-year, cementing its position as the most popular cryptocurrency among retail investors in the United Kingdom. Simon Peters, cryptocurrency market analyst at eToro, offered his thoughts on the recent numbers. While Bitcoin holdings only grew 2%, its year-over-year gain is 325%, demonstrating how crypto assets have caught retail investors' imaginations over the past 12 months and demonstrating how they're a significant component of many portfolios, he said. XRP is comparable in that its quarterly increase is only 4%, but it is held by many of our investors. Some people bought it in 2017, while others bought it recently. There is a sizable XRP community that believes in the currency's long-term potential. Do you believe XRP will overtake the United Kingdom and the rest of the world? If that's the case, you'll want to give this video a thumbs up. Regulations remain the most crucial, as we should all have realized recently. When it comes to the future of cryptocurrencies in general, and the future of XRP in particular, XRP is one issue to consider. Much of the recent discussion in the cryptocurrency space in the United States has been around regulation, or the lack thereof in some areas. As a result of statements from the Federal Reserve and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, rejecting any desire to outright ban the industry, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have risen to new monthly highs. On the other hand, investors remain engulfed in a cloud of uncertainty. As long as the central question is unanswered. What is a security in the context of Bitcoin, and how can you know whether you have one? Former SEC officials' comments could provide some insight into the company's current state. Bitcoin and Ether, the two most popular cryptocurrencies, according to former SEC officials, have been regarded non-investment securities for a long time. In 2019, Chair Jay Clayton, as well as Director of Corporate Finance William Hinman, were elected. Other cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, have stayed in the shadows since then. Gary Gensler, the current chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, does not appear to be a fan of cryptocurrencies' former classification. He also appears to be critical of the previously applied category. According to a tip from Fox Business reporter Charles Gasparino, who shared the information with. Prior to his speech, Hinman received feedback from Clayton and Gensler via Twitter. Hinman's speech was attended by Clayton and Gensler. As a result, Ripple was sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Despite the fact that regulatory uncertainty appears to be rampant in the Bitcoin sector, investors are eagerly awaiting the launch of a Bitcoin ETF. Only one such ETF has ever obtained legal approval in the United States, and it is one that would also be backed by Bitcoin futures. This was suddenly met with a great deal of opposition. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts on these developments in the comments. CryptoMom added in the same podcast that giving investors as many options as possible is more important than focusing entirely on the future. Rather than focusing entirely on the future, this might be a better course of action. This, according to Burse, is attributable to the fact that futures-backed products are less investor-friendly because they tend to be more volatile. It is both more costly and more difficult to administer than other financial products. Despite inconsistencies in how we've treated similar products outside of the crypto realm, we have to confront the fact that we've routinely denied spot-based products. Analyst Coin Bureau just published a paper stating that goods were more volatile and less liquid than other financial instruments based on futures contracts, causing the corporation to raise awareness of the problem. When an extra point of clarity, he added that they must be continually rolled over into new contracts as they expire, which simply adds to the organization's overall management expenditures. However, this hasn't stopped investors from betting on these contracts, causing the price of Bitcoin to surge in recent months. The announcement came as media reports of an expected decision continued to circulate. This is also due to the fact that the SEC just approved Volt Crypto's ETF, signaling a bullish trend in the likelihood of more approvals. What are your thoughts on the future of XRP? Do you think $1,000 is a lot of money? Is it possible to establish a reasonable pricing forecast for the next few years? Let us know what you think in the comments area. Please consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. Thank you a lot. Thank you for tuning in. Look forwards to seeing you in the future video. Please keep in mind that the value of a cryptocurrency might change at any time. It varies regularly, so by the time you watch this video, it may have changed to a completely different value. You should not regard any of the content in this video as investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other type of advice. This video's information is intended for educational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Do your homework and seek advice from others. Before making any investment decisions, consult with your financial advisor.